All right, question 22. Last week, Gustavo got his bank statement in the mail. He was surprised to see a graph that showed that although his balance was growing at a steady rate, the bank predicted that in 5 years his account balance would only be $600. What is going on? He wondered. Why isn't my money growing the way I thought it would? Because remember in the last question, he thought after 5 more years it would be 1,000. But the bank says after another 5 years it's going to be 600. So he's wondering what the heck's going on here. With your team, discuss how much Gustavo's account seems to be growing every year. Why might this account be growing in a different way than he expected? Be ready to share your ideas. All right, so here's kind of what we know about this question. So after 5 years, so this first 5 years, we know that he has $500 in his account. So we know that for sure. I know after another 5 years, there's going to be $600 in his account. So how is it growing? Well, so let's think of this as 10 years then. All right, because we got the 5 from before. Now 5 more years gives me 10 years. It was 500, now it's 600. So what is going on? Well, I know this. I know that 5 years have passed and it's only gone up $100. So how much is it going up by every year? Well, I can divide these both by 5, and then I find out that in 1 year, it went up a whopping $20. Not even close to what he thought was going on. So he expected this to be worth 1,000 at this point, and it's not. The bank says you only have 600. So after 5 years, only went by 100. So every year's growing up, it's going by 20. Why might his account be growing in a different way than expected? So that's what I want you to come up with. And we're going to discuss that next couple questions about what's going on. So have an idea of why do you think that it's not $1,000 after 10 years like you thought? Why is it only going up by $20 every year? And remember, all they told us before was that after 5 years, there was $500 in there. So he expected after 10 years to be 1,000, everything would just double, but it didn't work that way. After 10 years, there was only $600 in there. All right, so you got to think about what is going on, what happened. If it is still growing at a steady rate, which it says it does, it goes up $20 every year, what's going on?